Hello students, welcome in business studies video. And in this business studies subject, we are studying the unit number 7 directing. And we are studying the elements of directing. And in last video, you studied the element of directing communication. Meaning of communication, that means transfer of views, facts and information to one person to another person or group. And today we will discuss the next topic of communication, that is types of communication. Let's start our topic, types of communication. Communication are two types. Number one, oral communication. Exchange of information with the help of spoken words is called oral communication. For example, face-to-face conversation, interaction, telephonically, and mechanical devices like signals, intercom, mobile phone, etc. These are the examples of oral communication. Second type of communication is written communication. Written communication means exchange of information, ideas, facts through written words in the form of letter, memos, circulars, report, instruction cards, manuals, magazine, books, etc. It moves generally downward and act as a record for the future reference. रिटर्न डॉक कम्युनिकेशन जो है वो फ्यूचर के रेफरेंस में काम आ जाता है, बट ओरल कम्युनिकेशन इज नॉट यूज इन फ्यूचर बिकॉज देर इज अ नो रिकॉर्ड ऑफ our data in oral form. So types of communications are two. Number one, for formal communication and number two, informal communication. Oral और written जो communication है वो formal communication, second one is informal communication. So formal communication is three types. Number one, vertical, horizontal and diagonal. And vertical communication is subdivided into two parts. First of all, we studied the formal communication. Formal communication means communication through official chain. जब हम official chain के through जो है वो facts, rules and ideas are transferred to one person to another according the position of the office, that is called formal communication. It flows through the scalar chain and generally it may takes place in the form of written communication such as notes, memos, letters, reports and etc. Formal means we do the formalities with our subordinate, with our superior, and that are our officially. So next, this formal or communication is done vertical communication. Vertical communication means communication flow vertically from upward to downward and downward or upward. So डाउनवर्ड इज सुपीरियर टू सबऑर्डिनेट. जब सुपीरियर जो है वो सबऑर्डिनेट को गाइड करते हैं, इंस्ट्रक्शंस का फ्लो करते हैं, आइडियाज का फ्लो करते हैं, दैट आर कॉल्ड डाउनवर्ड. एंड व्हेन सबऑर्डिनेट्स observe the pictograph, subordinate transfer the superiors. That means information is going to the lower level to top level. That's why it is called upward communication. So upward communication, it refers to flow of communication from lower level to higher level. You know that the lower level to higher level जब communication होगा, it does not having the rules, policies. It consists of information relating to subordinates work, performance, opinion, suggestions, complaints, grievances, etc. When लोअर लेवल से हायर लेवल तक कम्युनिकेशन होगा तो उसमें क्या क्या इंक्लूड होगा, एक तो अपनी परफॉर्मेंस चार्ट इंक्लूड होगा, ओपिनियन होंगे, ओपिनियन ऑन द वन टॉपिक given by subordinates, suggestions are invited, suggestions are given by subordinate to the superior, complaints, if they have any complaint according to their resources, and in another matter they will complain to the superior. And grievances means any fault and compensation regarding that fault. So these are the upward communication. Second is the downward communication. Downward communication, it refers to flow of communication from higher level to lower level, that means superior to subordinate. When superior transfer the facts, rules, policy to the subordinates, it are related to notice, circular, memos, reports, meetings, and orders, policies, rules are etc. These are the examples of downward communication. So next is the horizontal communication. Horizontal communication is going on in between same level managers. Transmission of information among the persons of the same level and status is known as the horizontal communication. That means if the middle level, one middle level manager give the idea, suggestion, transfer the facts to the another middle level, that is called horizontal communication. One department manager transfers some information to the another department manager, that is considered horizontal communication. Flow of information from the purchase of manager to production manager is considered formal communication of horizontal. Next is the diagonal communication. Diagonal communication between people in different departments, one holding a higher position than the other. डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स के बीच में जो है डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स के मैनेजर के बीच में कम्युनिकेशन होता है टू होल्डिंग द हायर पोजीशन देन द अदर. सो टॉप मैनेजमेंट गिव द इंफॉर्मेशन टू द मैनेजर. Top management give the horizontal communication flow of information the purchase manager to the production manager. It involve the giving detail of the working of employee under one department to giving the information to the another department. Next is the diagonal communication. Diagonal communication between the different departments, one holding to a higher position than the other. Top management, it is one department manager do the with higher level manager, that is called diagonal communication. Sales executive requests the production manager to improve the quality of the product, that is called diagonal communication. Through its violates the principle of unity of command. By this diagonal communication, it violates, it affected the unity of command principle given by fuel. It will be help to save time and to speed up to action. So these are the different types of formal communication. Next is the formal communication network. जो फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन का नेटवर्क है वो कैसे काम करता है. फर्स्ट इज अ सिंगल चेन कम्युनिकेशन फ्रॉम flows in a single chain, that means superior to subordinate. One superior give to the one subordinate, that next to next to next, so that is called single chain. Next is a Y pattern, slightly centralized. Some persons are closer to the center of the network. In the organization, some persons are closer to the center. So here B and C are informed to the A and A informed to the D and E. That's it is called Y pattern communication network. Third is the wheel pattern, flow from one central point. Here A is the central point and he communicate all other subordinates B, C, D, E, F, G, H, all are he informed to all the employees, that are called wheel pattern communication network. Next is the free flow all channel pattern. In this free flow channel pattern, no one is the leader. Each and every person informed to the all the members to communicate with each other. By this pictograph, one subordinate transfer the B, C, D and A, also B and C. So this is free flow communication. Next is a circle pattern. each person in the group can communicate with two in the group. यहाँ पर जो every person है वो कम से कम दो person को जो है communicate करेगा, that is called circle communication network. Next is the inverted V pattern. In this method, subordinate can communicate with his immediate superior as well his superior. यहाँ पर subordinate जो है वो अपनी immediate performance report जो है superior and as well as superior also give the information to his and her superior. That is called inverted V communication. So these all are the pictograph of formal communication network. It is single chain, it is Y, it is wheel, and it is all channel open and circle and inverted V network channel. So I hope you understand this topic, and there are some features of formal communication that are it takes place by the formal lines of communication, scalar chain, and it may be oral and written, and it is communicate to the official matters. By the formal communication, for flow of information orderly, and it plays the fixing responsibility of the employees. And there are some demerits of the formal communication, that is the scalar chain while passing information. It is time consuming process, and it's abstract, free and uninterrupted flow of information, and it is usually conveyed in an impersonal matter. So I hope you understand this formal communication network and type of communication. So thank you. Have a nice day.